2, 1.
Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you had a nice time with question number 2. If there are any questions, we'll be happy to answer them for tomorrow. But now we're going to move on to number 3 on your worksheet. And number 3 is a big deal because when we solve inequalities, we're going to treat it just like we're solving an equation. But there's one exception, and that's going to be this next example. When you divide or you multiply by a negative, you have to flip your inequality sign. Take a look at the example right here. For this example, you're dividing both sides by -4. When you do that with an inequality, you have to flip your sign. So your greater than sign is going to turn into a less than. So it would be x is less than -3. Let's explore this on number 3 of your worksheet. We're going to start out just like we're solving an equation and write DCMS inside of your paper. For this example, we can distribute, so we're going to start with that. We distribute our -3, and we get -3x minus 9, and then we'll bring down our greater than or equal to symbol and the 9. Next step, we don't have to combine, we don't have to move our variable, we're going to solve for x. In order to solve for x, we're going to add 9 to both sides and bring down our -3x and our greater than or equal to sign. The last step for solving for x is dividing both sides by -3. So do you remember what I just said? What happens when you divide both sides by a negative number? What do you have to do? Hopefully you're thinking flip the inequality sign. So we're going to take our greater than or equal to sign and turn it into a less than or equal to sign, and then just solve for x. So our -3's cancel out, and then we'll do 18 divided by -3, and we get x is less than or equal to -6. As always, you always want to check your calculator before you do anything else. So we'll store -6 as x, and then we'll make sure that our answers are true. If that's the case, then we just need to fill in our number line and we're done. So since our answer is -6, we're going to find -6 on the number line. Can you find it? Okay, when you find it, you're going to put your circle. But please remember there's rules when it comes to the type of circle. If it's a less than or greater than symbol, it's going to be an open circle. If it is a less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, then your circle needs to be closed and filled in. So for this example, because it's less than or equal to, we're going to fill in our circle. And then we need to draw our direction. Are we going less than, which would be to the left, or are we going greater than, which would be towards the right? Well, we're doing less than or equal to, correct? So we're going to make sure that our arrow goes to the left. Please pause the video now and make sure that you copy down these notes on your worksheet. All right, great job. If you copied this down, then it's your turn one last time. There's one more example that looks just like the example we just went over. Look at your notes if you need help, but use DCMS to solve, and you will need to flip your inequality sign. Again, this will be a draw it slide on the Nearpod, so please make sure to hit submit when you're done.